Well, alright then. Welcome back to 20XX. We have a penguin hanging out with us. Hi, penguin. We're gonna do a daily, so we're actually not gonna have a penguin. Bye, penguin. There is an achievement to do 10 dailies. I think I actually have to win 10 dailies, so it's gonna take forever for us to actually get that, but you know, we're at the stage with this game where we are kind of working towards more of the achievements in the game. And, you know, if that's one of them, we might as well go for it. There was a box down there. You should head for it and almost fall in, but not fall in. That is how you fall in. Feel mildly bold for having done that. And then mildly dumb for having come up here and taken damage in the doing. But hey, you gotta gather the goods, you know? You don't necessarily have to, but you kinda have to. So go and do this lock the blocks. Yeah, we got tons of shots available. Fairly easy. Attack kills might restore health. Good, because we took stupid damage and we could use that. Controller. Should maybe switch out batteries before a recording session. I'm just thinking that might be advantageous in the future. You know, that's in the category of just like due diligence, almost. Like, if you're a professional with this, you kind of know to do that. When you're a rank amateur, like yours truly, you kind of make a lot of stupid mistakes. But I mean, there's like literally no stakes to this. I'm playing video games. You know, obviously for people who do it professionally at this point, there are many stakes. There's a whole butcher shop of stakes. But for me, it's like whatever. I'll endeavor to not make terrible videos, but it's not the end of the world if I do. This is just kind of the category of stuff on my mind. We're, like you mentioned, I'm in grad school, we're doing journalism, so there's a lot of talk about like being responsible with it and all. And, you know, that stuff comes up. Pretty recently, we got the spillover matrix. Like we were talking about libel again. Because that's kind of important. If you're writing about people, you're probably going to annoy some of them, or all of them, including yourself. It's very easy to annoy yourself. Alright, we get the idea. Perforate is a little annoying as Ace. And I kind of wanted to do a no damage fight, but no luck. No efficiency bonus. Sad face. But we're getting a lot of, like, nut ads, essentially. And we're locked into it's a daily. Of course we're locked into a rotation. Yeah, we've talked a lot about libel, defamation stuff. This is a second class, like the second distinct class to talk about it. So naturally we talk about it when we're talking about law, but then there's also just general, you know, journalism classes. Like, here's how to not screw it up. Because people are really bad at it sometimes. It's almost like it would be funny if it wasn't sad. But even if it was sad, it could still be funny. Charge time reduce, okay, whatever. It's the power, strength, and attack strength and more interesting. And another power-based Glory Zone. Yeah, usually when people are talking about journalistic ethics and they actually mean journalistic ethics, it's stuff in that space. You know, people not checking sources. Check your bloody sources. Like, that's part of the reason that I haven't been doing super well in the class. I've been doing well enough, you know. I'm probably just being overly hard on myself, but, you know, you can't make stuff up, you know, without basically being terrible as a person when it comes to, you know, writing news stories and whatnot. Don't make stuff up. Okay, we got our penguin back. Hello, penguin. And a little bit of power enhancement. Yeah, you know, you need the legit sources, which means you need to do the interviews, which is terrible for me because I'm terrible at talking to people. You might listen to this and argue that I'm terrible at talking in general. I think I'm pretty good at, you know, making my mouth move and causing sounds to come out of it, but beyond that, an argument can be had. Let's shoot a flower. Way up there. Platform cycle is not playing nice. And just jump straight into one of those. Farah actually does like good damage. And it takes up a lot of energy in order to do so, but that's pretty good damage, all told. And we get an efficiency bonus. Mega nut, more nuts. We get all manner of nut. More nuts for nuts. I'm surprised that isn't a cereal. Well, I was gonna say, I'm surprised that isn't a cereal slogan until I realized it's basically Cocoa for Cocoa Puffs. But that cereal isn't advertised by a rabbit, so I have no interest in it. But I mean, these days, seriously? There we go. I was gonna say, these days I'm basically just eating apple cinnamon Cheerios non-stop. Like that is my cereal all the time now, so. Alright, now we get a fire shooter. Oh. Okay, we haven't gotten any health ups, so at this stage that's becoming a little troubling. We could use a little bit of, we're getting enough healing. We're just not getting the health ups themselves. There we go. Yeah, my cereal consumption has basically just been one thing for a long time now. And by a long time, I mean a couple of months, I guess. That's a fairly long time. Okay, come on now. Oh, come on. That's an embarrassment. Let's try the daily hardcore challenge. Purist, no movement upgrades or core augs. More enemies spawn, and enemies have more health. So I mean, we're going to die about as quickly this time, but we're gonna get a sense of a difficult daily. And we can already see the troubles. This enemy is just like more aggressive. Jump away. So yeah, the presence of more enemies is already kind of screwing with us. It's a good reminder that we don't have to kill everything. It may be tempting, but we don't have to. Really wish I knew just what exactly went wrong in that glory zone. Like, I know we took like dumb amounts of damage, but those zones are generally designed for like a certain cadence, if you will. So that like if you go to the right spots at the right speed, you get through, you know, no harm done. And we did not get through that right speed, so kind of curious how that wound up happening, because it really seemed like we were going the right way. Also, we're at 1 HP already. This might just be a series of failures. This is why we're not playing with any skulls on as we do normal runs yet. Although our next one we might put on one of them that seems easier. Yeah, we just jumped right into that thing. Oh well, oh well. What does this one look like? No nuts drop, more enemies spawn, and you'll be poisoned. No, I think we'll do a rush job. No skulls. Yeah, having a video where we die, that's been a thing for a while. But having a death so quickly, and then going back and having another one so quickly, like we can excuse the second death because it's the hardcore challenge. Of course we're gonna die. I would have been more surprised if we got further than on our regular daily. And it wasn't even like that hard of a daily, if I'm being honest. It's just poor play. Plasma Blender. It's not enough range. Neither of these are what we want. You know what, we'll take Perforator. Not that it matters, really. Can't buy any of this. Probably could have like gone and taken the health up, or the heal, but whatever. Oh, actually, yeah, this is like a really good idea. Disabled a couple of the traps. There's one left, and it's way over there. And there we go. I made it fairly easy. And we're getting a lot of energy. Our energy meter's already pretty substantial. And we're gonna get more energy and more strength. So now we'll do the ice one for real. And what have we got? Attacks ignore walls, attack damage up, power damage down. Now, we can get more energy. Or we can really just, wait, why are we, yeah, why were we not getting, we weren't going down through the platform like we're supposed to. I'm not even gonna like pin that one on the controller or anything, it's just odd. Anyway, let's waste this guy. Unfortunately, we can't freeze this one with a single shot, but we can kill him pretty quick. And get the tiny flame spewer. It's so tiny. Let's see, become fast and durable. I mean, our HP is already garbage, so we'll have to work on that. Circle slash time. And cur time. Any health ups? Health pickups might grant armor. We have no things. Actually, what's our movement speed? +4. That's good. Don't want to go too high. We've gone too high and it's been amusing. So yeah, at one point I was talking about like journalism classes and ethics and all that fun stuff. You know, it's kind of really important. We've been covering cases where like there's screwing it up, and then there's what some of these people did, where it's just like, we're not even gonna try. It certainly seemed like they weren't even trying. There we go, finally an HP up. Yeah, because we need mortar, we need shield, so we need to do rollster. You know, it's like there are cases that people will throw +7, +4 max energy. I was gonna say +7 max, really? That's a bit much, don't you think? But yeah, there's cases of like people decrying news for being bad, and then there's cases where the news is just like did a terrible, terrible job. And those are usually not one and the same. Okay. We're taking a lot of dumb damage in all this. Kinda not trying here. Good thing it's only a 2 stage, not a 3. We get another flame spewer, so that dude gets upgraded. We take the spear? Yeah, let's take the spear. And now we want the Death Lotus fight. And a bunch of HP. Actually, we want to buy this out because they might grant armor. Right. It's a possibility, not a guarantee. But anyway, we can take these. That's cool. And get this fight underway. Controller. Oh, Boomerang got him on the rebound. Good work, Boomerang. Gotta mind the hover a little bit though. Oh. Didn't quite make that shot. And our flame spear is really helping out. Alright. How fast are we? We're +9. We're fast. Yeah, it's nice to be talking about, you know, those serious kind of issues. Can we not even charge the axe? Yeah, we can't even charge the axe. We'll stick with this. Now that we have mortar, we can use that against Vile Visage. Here. We got an achievement of some sort, and I don't even know how we did that. We can only buy Nut Replicator. we're just not gonna buy anything. Yeah, because I'm thinking back to, like, I mean, undergrad we had, you know, ethics classes and all of that. We kind of took that stuff seriously, which was pretty good. So it's nice to be doing that here as well. It's not something that gets talked about very seriously outside of, like, actual journalism spaces. I still want to know what that eye on his horn is all about. That seems a little strange, but whatever. We should be using our powers more often. They're pretty strong. They're our best chance at range, really. Because, you know, we're ace. And we should probably heal up. Okay, so immunity to knockback or attack kills might restore health. This is actually a little tough. I'm tempted to, well, I don't know if there'll be more shops, is the thing. I think there are. So yeah, we'll go for the full armatoric. Then we'll take that and 1 HP, which really we should have taken more, but now we have like a really beefy cohort. Well, Eternal Star kind of screwed us a bit. Oh man. That should not have happened the way it happened, but it did, and I'm embarrassed by it. This has been just an overall bad set of runs. So we're just going to end it here, and I'm going to go take a hard look at myself. Yeah. For now, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed my terrible failure and my rambling about journalism ethics. Yeah. If you did enjoy it, then thank you and Godspeed. A like would be appreciated. Subscribe doubly so. But either way, ta-ta for now.